where the fun begins.
Dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Setcast podcast, a Star Wars podcast where we pretty much talk anything and everything Star Wars. I'm one of your hosts, PJ, the Paradox Nerd, and Sean again left me hanging for another week.
But it's all right though. You got
yes,
your boy right here.
We got the next, if not this, the next best thing. Ricky, aka Pop the Bounty Collector. Yo, Ricky, man, thank you for hopping on. I know we usually do this on Wednesday, but unfortunately, life gets in the way. And thank you for Ricky for coming through and
it's all good, man. We taking over Thursday, and go ahead and turn off the channel. Don't watch Thursday Night Football because this is where the entertainment's about to begin, folks.
I know. I don't even know who's playing tonight.
I don't even. I know it's not my Bucks.
Your Bucks is killing it, man. They came out of nowhere,
bro. I don't know, man. I guess. I mean, to me, it's still too early. Things could turn around. They lost about 5 games this year. 3 of them, which they should have won. 2 of them, we just got blown out. But I mean, we down our 2 best receivers. I mean, injuries happen. But man, I love football, bro. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, me too, man. Yeah, me too. I love football. Well, your team is doing better than my team.
What is your team? The Giants or Jets?
The Giants, bro. Well, both New York teams are doing bad, but man, the Giants are just horrible, man. Every year.
They should have now got rid of Saquon, bro. Saquon.
Oh my goodness, especially after that hurdle.
Mm-hmm.
That was it, bro.
He's really like, sometimes, that little chip in your shoulder, you're gonna, you guys don't want me no more? I bet. I got you.
Yeah, and he's out to prove himself too. Like, because people were saying like he was like washed up and stuff, but yeah. But anyways, this is a kind of like an impromptu live stream. I know we didn't do one yesterday, but we're gonna make it up to you guys by doing one tonight. It's gonna be a good one. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. Maybe some controversial stuff, but I don't think so. But we'll see. But I was gonna say too, man. I have to say, guys, if you guys are listening, watching this replay, listening to us on Spotify, please do me a favor. Check out Pop the Bounty Collector on YouTube, on Instagram. He is killing it, like absolutely killing it, like to the point where this is what I'm doing right now because of him. Well, him and Ricky, especially. I'm like on like websites looking for freaking Star Wars Chrome Galaxy boxes, bro. Is this a good price? Because it's $289, bro. I'm about to buy it.
I mean, right now, I think a good price, if you see it at $235, $240, $250, jump on it. The retail price is $200, right?
Yeah.
But these cards
are fire.
First of all, the cards are fire. Like, just to have the regular ones are just fire.
Yeah.
But then the chances of pulling, a 1 out of 1, a 1 out of 25, a 1 out of 50, even a 1 out of 199. Sometimes we like, it's a numbered, but it's only to 199. It's 200. How many people are in this earth? And it's still 200 people that only got that card, or 199 people that got that card.
Bro,
so it's crazy.
All I gotta say is that you pulled. Okay, I don't know. I'll leave it up to you to tell the chat and everyone. Tell them what you pulled, bro. Tell them.
So let's just go ahead and go back. So, so I always tell everybody that Tony's a bad influence.
Mhm.
Is a bad influence,
Oh, he
especially
is.
if you're trying to save money.
Mhm.
But we talked about it in our podcast, Rebel Collectors. He brought up, the Galaxy, and I didn't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know anything about it.
Me
I
too.
haven't collected cards in years. I think the last time I collected anything cards was probably 2001, maybe
Mhm,
2002.
mhm. Yeah.
Um, before I got married, I was collecting basketball cards.
Yeah, me
And
too.
then so he was talking about it and he's like, "Do you know about this? We're doing Rebel Collectors." He's put it up on the screen. I was like, "Yo, these are dope." Because if you look at my background here, I
Mhm.
love art. I love one of the biggest things that I like to do is go to like conventions and go through artist alley. I like things that are very unique, something
Yeah.
that's not going to be mass produced, even though these cards are mass produced.
Yeah.
But I just like the artwork, you know. So when I saw the cards, I was like, "Yo, these are dope." I didn't know how limited these cards were and how to get these cards. He talked about it, the website. I think he said that he already has his schedule. Like Tony knows everything that's releasing, and he adjusts his lunch breaks, his work schedule, just to make. So he was like saying that these
Mhm,
cards are going on sale
mhm,
at Top's website on Friday, the 1st of November at
mhm,
12. And it just happened to be that Friday the 12th or the 1st at 12, I was on a Zoom call at work.
mhm,
I couldn't, I'm talking to the district manager at Zoom call at 12. I can't be like, "Hey, sorry, I can't talk to you right now. I gotta go on Top's website."
mhm, mhm.
So I missed out, but all morning, because I heard GameStops were selling them early. And I'm like, GameStop? Timeout. What
What?
since when GameStop's getting into cards?
Yeah.
But if I haven't been in a GameStop in years, and I went obviously recently to get these cards. They have Pokemon cards, baseball cards, basketball cards. They even now you could take your card and they'll set you up for PSA, like to send your cards out to get graded. I'm like, since when? So actually, let me show you. Hold on, give me a second.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So this is the box right here.
Whew, let me zoom in on you, bro. Damn. Yeah, I'm trying. Whew.
This is the box right here. First,
Yeah.
I was like, man, what the heck? And like I said, this is $200 retail. It's 18 packs, 4
Yeah.
cards per pack. So I'm like that whole day. Tony's like, yeah, I got 2 boxes. I ordered them through Tops, and I'm here refreshing, trying to look at GameStops because you could check to see what GameStops have it. And I'm talking about I was at work from 5 a.m. all the way to 2 in the afternoon. Then I had a haircut appointment at 2:15. And bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm kind of bummed out because I'm like, you know, he orders his and then he also went to a GameStop and got a hold of one. So now he has three. One that he is
Mhm,
gonna open later that day, which he
mhm,
did, and I saw. I was like, dang. I'm like, whatever. I went to a couple GameStops after my haircut appointment. I went to one, they said, nah, we don't have it. Girl behind the counter said, nah, we didn't get them. I go to hunt, others two driving to my house. They're like, nah. One of them said, yeah, we had them. We had 2 boxes, but they were gone in the morning. Somebody bought both of them. I was like, damn. So whatever. I'm driving home, halfway home, and I just decided let me just go ahead and refresh. So I hit refresh.
mhm.
The store, the first store that I went to after my haircut that told me no, all of a sudden shows one available order to pick up.
Damn.
And I'm already halfway home. I'm like, bro, so the light turns green. I think somebody
Mhm.
beeps behind me for like to hurry up and go.
Oh
So
my
I go
goodness.
like now I don't know what to do. I'm
Mhm,
going down. I was like, okay, there's a baseball field where little leaguers play. I pull in to park, finish
yeah.
the whole process, pick up at store, and then I call that store as I'm driving back, and I said, "Hey, I just placed an order for the Galaxy 2024 Star Wars box," and he's like, "Are you the guy that was just here about 15 minutes ago?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, bro. The girl behind the counter, she didn't open up all the boxes that we received today and orders. It was there.
Oh, damn.
Soon as you left, she opened the box. She's like, "Hey, that's the box the guy was asking for." So whatever. Came back, got the box, and I'll show you guys what I pulled for the first box. I have them separated here.
Okay.
So like I guess the biggest thing again, I'm just getting back into cards. I don't know too much. So obviously I'm just getting feedback from Tony and from others. Getting a sketch card is very like rare. Getting an auto and sketch cards are like the big thing to get. But I guess sketch is even more.
Mhm.
So I got a sketch card right here. Let's see, turn it this way. So these are
Damn.
Lucasfilm artists. They give them like a blank kind of canvas card,
Dude,
and they
that's
just draw
dope.
whatever they want. Some of the cards are
Mhm.
fully colored. Some cards are not even colored. Some of them are just black and white sketch. And then in the back, it tells you the name of the artist and you have their autograph. So
Wow.
this was a big pull. You go back to my videos, I didn't even know. Like I pull it, I was like, "Oh, cool, that's a sketch." But like I like play it off, like, "Oh,
Yeah.
cool, it's a sketch card," and everyone's like, "It's a sketch card, bro. That's better than the auto. You spoiled." I'm like, I don't know,
Yeah, because
you know.
it's an artist that's actually because like for me, I collect a lot of the Real Robot stuff,
Mhm.
and they some of the products come with sketches, real sketches, and those sketches are nice, and they're one of a kind. Like
Yeah,
it's straight from the artist.
yeah, that's what I'm
So
learning. So like getting a
so for
sketch
you,
card's like to even better because it's not something that's going to be mass produced. It's just
no,
they're just
no,
drawing it right there, and it's right
yeah,
there.
and it's unique. It's not like an autograph. Like autograph is always going to be the same, right?
Mhm.
With a sketch card or just any type of sketch, it's like super unique. Like someone's not going to keep drawing the same sketch over and over again. It's going to be different. So that's dope, bro.
So then the next card I pulled, these
Mhm.
are again, I don't even know like if it's Mojo. Guys, I could be killing it, but it's like a Mojo refractor card
Mhm.
and
Let me
it's
see.
of
Let me see. Let me
Anakin
see.
Skywalker. So see if I could
Oh
get closer,
damn,
see the lighting.
dude, that's
Uh,
sick.
see, I don't know if I could get it a little
So,
bit better.
yo, these are worth money, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
so
especially
I don't even know how much they worth, but just to let you go, okay, here's a little bit. You can see a little bit of the,
yeah, yeah, dude,
but
that's
this is
sick.
a 38 out of 50.
Wow.
So yeah, like these are the kind of rare cards that you want to get. And then I have some more. There's a Darth Vader one right here, Bespin.
Mhm.
Let's see if I want to see if I could get better lighting, but
Yeah, it might be the reflection, but that's cool, man. We can still see it. Damn,
yeah.
that's dope.
And this one is out of 175. And then you got your boy Luke.
That's a nice one.
This is another one. This is one out of 99, 199.
Damn.
So, and then the last one, there was like a big pool, is Moff Gideon. So
Wow.
like just like pulling this at my first, box, like you're guaranteed from what I've been seeing, like I've been watching a lot of,
Mhm.
educating myself. You're guaranteed to get Ford number.
Mhm.
So that's like a guarantee.
Yeah.
Some of the boxes you got to just read. So right here it says 4 chrome parallel guaranteed per box.
Yeah.
So that's what you call chrome parallels. Now it could be out of 199, 175. I believe there's 1 out of 50 and then 1 out of 25 maybe. I could be wrong, but I know you
Yeah.
get those are like the limited ones. So you're guaranteed to get those ones, right? But you notice it doesn't say guarantee autograph or sketch. So those are kind of like the rare parts of pulling. For this, at least for this set. Let me show you another one.
Bro, I'm like, damn, I want to get. I
Yeah,
want to get.
hold on. So obviously, you get a thrill. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. You get like a
There's
little
Tony.
thrill. Oh, there goes Tony.
Yeah.
Who's the new guy? Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, Snow Dog? What's up, Tony? So
Yeah.
you actually get like a big thrill opening these
Hmm.
cards. That's the cool thing is that you don't like I say, you get a thrill for opening a hot toy, but it's just one hot toy. You
It's
kind of already
different
seen a
though.
whole bunch of photos of it. You've seen the accessories. You unbox it one time and that's it. With these ones, you don't know what you're gonna get, right? Unless it
Hmm.
says guarantee. So, just to keep it going, because I only got one box, I ordered this box from
Oh wow.
so I ordered this box from
Mhm.
Amazon. So these
Yeah.
are Topps Chrome Star Wars
Yeah.
2023, but these are not Galaxy. Okay. And now the thing with this one, it says one autograph card guarantee. So you're gonna get an autograph. But what I learned is that yes, you're gonna get an autograph, but you're
They
not
can.
gonna get always an autograph of somebody big. And I
Yeah.
end
You
up
get
getting the
someone.
autograph. I
Let me
don't know if
see.
you can see it. A
Who's
person
that
named
dude?
Tam from the Resistance
Oh,
animated show.
I mean, it's cool.
I
I
mean,
guess.
yeah, like I said, there's probably somebody that's a big, huge Resistance fan and be like, "What the heck? He got that? That's
Hmm.
awesome!" But yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard anybody say Resistance show is awesome, and I
Hmm.
have not seen it. So of course, you could get an autograph of somebody that you don't know, which I did, and again, it says guarantee one card,
not,
right?
not
Laugh out
cool.
loud. Not cool.
Oh, jeez, Tony.
Y-
What's up,
Yeah,
RMD?
Tony's a big Resistance fan, so he's like, bro,
Hmm.
he's been asking me for this card the whole time. But
Yo, Tony, if you want to hop on, let me know, bro.
the cool thing is that you do.
Hmm.
I got this right here, Vader card,
Yeah, that's
and
nice.
then I got a sketch from the Chrome. So
Oh
this
shit,
is
dude, that sketch is nice.
yeah, and it says right here in the back, congratulations.
Dude, that's nice, man. Oh,
Yeah,
come on, leave work. No, I was playing.
he said, "Come on, Lee work." So those were again some of the cards that I got from the Chrome box.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I would, try my luck
Hmm.
because this Chrome box was like 120 something dollars.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, for me, I'd rather test my luck with a Galaxy box is a little bit more, which I did.
Yeah.
So, um,
Damn.
again, just seeing Tony. So Tony got his two boxes in. He goes live. He goes live with Battle Packs official, who
Yeah.
got like, I don't know, 24 of these, 24, 28 of these boxes. So I'm seeing them when I'm at lunch
Mhm.
live unboxing. I'm like, bro, I gotta get another box
Mhm.
somewhere. And I told Tony there's some places here in Florida that have them still, but they're far. Like Kissimmee, Orlando
Yeah.
is very overpopulated. Like, and they got a lot of collectors here in Orlando. It
Yeah.
was done day one, so I was even lucky to get a box in Kissimmee or Orlando
Damn,
area.
bro.
But everybody else, like Cocoa Beach,
Nothing.
I think no, they had available Cocoa Beach. I kept on hearing refreshing GameStop, and
Mhm.
all the Cocoa Beach stores had one box available. Port St. Lucie had one boxes available, and then so that day that Tony opened his second and third pack box, I was like, bro, I gotta get it. And I saw Lakeland, Florida. So Tony is like, bro, Lakeland's like halfway between me and Orlando. It's just right there. And I'm like, man, I don't know. It ended up being an hour and 7 minute drive for my
Dude,
job.
I found one.
You did?
But yeah, but it's only one,
Yeah.
and it's in Philly. It's an hour and 10 minutes. I don't know if I should do that drive. I should, right? It's not bad.
It's retail. You're gonna pay less than what you pay, but I mean, again, there's also gas too. So I don't know
Yeah.
gas and tolls, but I took the adventure, and
Mhm.
lucky for me, I go out there. I made it with 17 minutes left. The stores closed at 8 p.m. And then I came back home, cooked dinner for the kid, and jumped on live. And I unboxed this bad boy right here.
Yeah, I saw that one, bro. I saw that one. That was
So this
uh,
right here was all worth
let me
it.
share my screen too. Dude, that's sick.
Yeah. So I mean, 1 out of 25.
Mhm.
Oh, the video right there.
Yeah. I saw that and I was like, "What?" First of all, you got medical gloves on. You guys are damn serious, man. I saw
Yeah,
Tony trying to look for black gloves on what is it, Ollie's or whatever you guys got over there.
yeah. The black ones are called the Diddy gloves, and
Oh,
The Diddy gloves, and then the blue ones. They were like, "Yo,
the,
where'd you get the blue ones from? Did you just come from
the hospital.
operation or something?" Hospital.
The Diddy
But yeah, I'm not trying
gloves.
to get my greasy hands on the card, but yeah.
You,
So,
you
like
know
I
what you
said,
should do?
one.
You could get the white gloves from Amazon, like like the what they wear to like move furniture and stuff, like
Oh
white glove.
yeah, no fingerprints, but yeah, 1 out of 25. I
Mhm.
was like, and I was happy because
Oh
I was.
what? Yo,
It's gone. It's gone from Philly now.
yo, don't. I
Tony's
should have
playing
said
around.
anything. People from Philly looking for that thing for that GameStop now.
Yeah, I'm even surprised it's still available in Philly, like in big cities. Because right now, after I got the second box,
Mhm.
I keep on hitting refresh every day. There's nothing showing at Florida. Florida is just I feel like a state of collectors, bro. I mean, I guess
Yeah,
there's nothing else to do in Florida but go to the beach and collect.
yeah.
But
They're opening up their packs in the beach. Yo, that's crazy though, man.
yeah,
Like,
and I end up getting this one right here is 1 out of 75. This
mhm.
is like Naboo when Anakin and Padme are like
Oh, damn,
flirting,
that's a
playing
nice
around.
painting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then you got the it was so funny. I missed this one out. This is actually numbered. This is Dooku.
Yeah.
Okay. But it had like a little scratch on it. So I was like pissed off that it came with a scratch. And Tony's like, you didn't even notice that it was numbered. So this was numbered of out of 150.
Oh shit.
Dooku. And then
Dooku.
you got Anakin right here.
Wow. How many packs in a box again?
18 packs, four
And four
cards,
cards.
4 cards each pack. And like I said, you guaranteed
Mhm.
four numbered, four parallels. So, and again, like these, depending on the number, they go for bread. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to educate myself little by little.
I wonder how
But
much that Palpatine is, bro.
I know I don't even know how to figure that out, but I
You
will
well,
figure it
number
out.
one thing you probably have to do is definitely send it for grading.
Yes,
So
100%.
that is something you got to do first. When you get it back, hopefully it comes out as a 10. Um,
Bro, if it comes back at 10,
bro,
ooh, yeah,
yeah,
that'll be
that's gonna be
crazy.
sick. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, guys, for people watching and listening, please check out Tony at Pop the Bounty Collector on Instagram and YouTube, so you could check out some of
You,
these.
you, you got to check out Ricky, not Tony.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ricky. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about Tony because I'm looking at him now because I'm reading his comment. At least $1,000. But yeah, please check out Ricky uh, on Pop the Bounty Collector. Um, yeah. So,
So yeah,
oh,
now I mean my girlfriend's looking at me and like she's like, "What's going on? Now you
yeah.
collecting cards?" And I'm telling her like,
Mhm,
people pay a lot of money for these cards. And
mhm,
I was telling her like she asked me about the Palpatine. I'm like, I don't know. I just threw a number out there. I say $800.
mhm.
And then Tony, and then my girlfriend was like, "You really think somebody's gonna give you $800 for that card?" And
Yeah.
I'm like, babe, you don't know. Like I felt like sending her a video of people spending
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 10K on freaking Pokemon cards.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah,
they do get
Jose,
some
check
money.
out Ricky and Tony. I'm sorry, Ricky at Pop the Bounty Collector and Tony at Star Wars Sith. So check
Yeah,
them
we
out.
definitely got I don't know, man, like, I'm trying to, like, settle down right now because holidays are here.
Mhm,
You got family, I
mhm.
celebrate Christmas, so, you gotta get gifts and stuff, but man, if I could get my hands on it's like I was thinking about it, it feels like an addiction, right?
It is.
It's an
So
addiction. It's like, "Bro, I wanna open another pack so bad."
yeah. And the thing too is that I did started doing Star Wars cards last year.
Okay.
But the thing too is like I had the Obi-Wan and the Andor, the one that the box that you showed me. But the problem was is that like those the it's not like the galaxies, the Star Wars Galaxy one.
Yeah.
That one is like primo of like cream of the crop like cards there. Like with the regular ones, you get a lot of regular cards, right? And once in a while you pull like maybe a chrome refractor or whatever they're called. But when they pull a chrome refractor, it's not on like an actor or actress that you want, you want to
Yeah.
keep.
Like,
So it's kind of like hit or miss. But at least with with the Star Wars Galaxies, right? It's you every card that you open up is nice, not like the regular ones, right?
yeah, like, you could get stuff like this,
Yeah.
characters like
See.
this. You get the little refractor,
Hmm.
but it may not be somebody that you want. I mean, I lucky I got Obi-Wan,
Yeah,
right?
but
But
you
it's
see
not like you said, it could be somebody that like either or side character versus like I even
Mhm,
said, I wasn't obviously the thrill of pulling something cool,
mhm.
something numbered. But regardless, when Tony first opened the box, that's what kind of sold me on it. I was like, bro, all these cards are fire. And I'm thinking like I don't again not knowing all the information that I know now. I thought he was pulling heat every single pack. I'm like, bro, this is amazing. But it was just the artwork.
Yeah,
It's the artwork that's so fire. So, like, these
exactly.
cards, like, versus the regular Topps Chrome, that's why, like, I'm glad that I got the Topps Chrome because I
Yeah,
got to experience that. I got some cool cards, like, I'm not gonna lie, I love this Vader card,
yeah,
right?
that's dope.
But for me, hands down, I'm just gonna stick with Galaxy. And then
Yeah.
even the old school Galaxy cards, now that's another thing that I've been looking, which good luck trying to get those hobby boxes because I heard some of those hobby boxes, the old school Galaxy ones, go for like 1,000 and above.
Shit.
Yeah, but these cards are just fire. So now they sold me. This next year I'll be prepared for Galaxy 2025 because I'm gonna need more than just two boxes. Maybe
I'm gonna need like 10.
maybe Tony, me and Tony probably gonna have to go half on a case or something. Like,
Yeah, damn, bro.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what's up. But I was gonna say, yeah, yeah. By the way, congrats to Ricky, lucky pulling
thank you,
tops.
OBK.
Yeah, you
Appreciate that.
definitely have to regrade that. And here's the thing too, like I think I mentioned this thousands of times in the past stream, is that please check out Golden Era of Collecting on Netflix. And the guy Ken Golden is basically, I think that's what it's called, Golden Era of Collecting. I'm not even sure, but anyway, this guy is basically he collects a lot. He owns a business, and basically he does a consignment of all these collectibles, right? So basically, someone like you would go with him, hey, can you sell this? How much can I get it for? And then he will promote that card to all the collectors in the world and try to
Oh
like,
wow.
yeah, try to like up the value, and then you get the most out of the buck, bro. There was this guy or there was this kid that pulled was it Lewis Hamilton like F1 racing card, right?
Hmm.
This guy literally paid $1 million.
Dang, for F1 race card, like what is this, Mad Limited?
It was like a super limited one out of one, and the guy paid $1 million. Like they show it um on the episode where they flew in that guy who was gonna buy it, and they flew in that kid that was selling it, and they met at the office, and they were like negotiating. There's like, I'll give you like 500,000, and the kid was like, well, the father of the kid was like, nah, that's a little bit low. He's like, how much can we offer you so that I can walk out with this thing? They were
Yo, I
like,
gotta
well,
see this. I
yo,
gotta see
it's
this.
so good. But the thing too is that just goes to show you there's a lot of collectors out there, um, all shapes and sizes, all walks of life. And if they're a fan of something, they'll pay
Yeah.
whatever it takes to get that collectible in their collection. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Congrats, man. So
Yeah, man. I
check out
forgot.
that show on Netflix.
Oh, definitely, I will. I think that's the cool thing is like there's always a demand, but there's always somebody out there that wants something. Like I think I'm gonna probably botch it, but it's like even I wouldn't say this is trash, but somebody's trash is somebody's treasure. Like
Hmm.
it depends on what you like.
Hmm.
The people like this is just a card. People are like,
Hmm.
oh my god, you paid $1 million for just paper, paper and a guy with a card on it. So
Hmm.
some people, hey, it's not for you, right? You might pay $1 million for a purse. You
Yeah,
might pay a
that's true.
million dollars for a pair of shoes. You might pay $1 million for a boat, and that's you. If you want a boat, maybe some people want a cart. You know, it's
Yeah,
whatever.
it's whatever like the value is to the person buying it, right? So for me, I saw a guy, he was a millionaire, and he obviously a millionaire, but he had like all the game worn like basketball jerseys,
Ooh,
right? From all these like famous players, right? And they were signed too, right? Bro, like he was selling them for like 500,000, 700,000, but he went out, out of his way to collect these, and he has like a room full of these. And just like every collector, he ran out of room and then he was selling them. So he was
mhm.
getting his money back and using that same money to buy bigger collectibles. So
Repurposing. That's what
what
I've
happened?
learned. Yeah, repurposing your collection. So it's like,
Yeah.
you're not passionate about something no more. So let's sell it, see what you could get, and then use that money. Like I did. Like I brought when I went to ICC
Mhm.
Con, I brought like 54
Mhm.
Funko Pops. I think I came back home with like 10,
Mhm.
9 or 10 left. I sold a lot, and that money got repurposed, and I got my autographs when I went to
Yeah.
ICC Con on
And,
plaques. So it's like, whatever you do.
yeah, and that's the thing too, is that like you want that nice ecosystem when it comes to collecting, right? And I think cards has that beautiful ecosystem where yeah, you pay $200 for like a box of 18 packs, but then 18 packs has 4 cards, but the value goes up. Each card is worth money,
Yeah.
right? And they're beautiful. And then there's a good chance of you to, pull like rare cards like you did with Ian McDermott. So yeah, man, I just think that Tops is killing it right now. Hot
Yes.
Toys, I feel like isn't really. Well, they are killing it with making a lot of Hot Toys, but they also have to like read the market, right? Like if you're buying a hot toy, like you bought like say, I don't know, the new Palpatine. And then you're like, well, you got it, you paid 350, and then you're like, oh no, you know what, I don't want to keep this, and you try to sell it, and now you're only selling for like $150. That's not really getting your money back or close to what you paid for it, right? So like how can you use your collection to fund your collection or your future
Mhm.
collection? It's hard, you know. So that's why I feel like cards will always be there. Like how long has cards been around in the hobby game, in the collectible game?
For a while, and the thing is, it's like
Mhm,
I thought it was fading, you
mhm.
know, and it was just because I wasn't a part of the
Yeah.
collecting anymore, so I wasn't on top of it. But some of these sports cards, like they go for a lot of money. So when it comes to, I don't know necessarily. Again, I'm still getting back into it, so I don't know necessarily if like a sign Ian McDermott or Hayden Christensen or Ewan McGregor will go down in value. If
Mhm.
anything, if you get graded, I feel like it goes up in
Up.
their
It goes
rarity.
up.
Sports cards are a little bit different, so I've been watching a lot of videos. Not that
Mhm,
I'm going to get back into sports card collecting, but just happened to watch a video on YouTube, and it's with sports cars, if it's super rare, yes, it'd be good, but like rookie cards or like special like jersey cards and stuff like that, one, the best time to sell is when whatever season is going on. Like right now, baseball's over. So a lot of, unless it's like LA Dodgers, Otani baseball cards, or maybe even Soto,
mhm.
and like Yankee cards and stuff like that, stuff that's relevant. If it's a regular team, the value's down right now because they're
Yeah.
out of season,
Yeah.
you know. So I'm learning that like with those sports cards, it's up and down, up and down, up and down. So you want to make sure there's like apps and stuff I see that you could put that it gives you alerts where when a certain card reaches this threshold, like if you set the threshold, like I'm gonna sell this card at 500,
Mhm.
I won't sell it less than that. You could set an alert so when the market value goes up and it hits that threshold 500, that's the hot hand. That's when you have to sell it.
Yeah.
So sports cards go up and down, but like Pokemon cards,
Always gonna go up.
Pokemon cards are always gonna go up, and then I'm learning about that. Like Charizard is the one in every single pack that everybody wants to get. There's a Charizard, some type of like holographic,
Mhm.
special edition one. So those always go up, and obviously the Star Wars cards, depending on the rarity, numbered, signed, sketched, those go up, and especially if it's graded. But sports ones, you just gotta hit it when is the right moment. Like if
Mhm.
I'm sitting on Otani card, Dodgers card, and it's holographic or it's a piece of his jersey, he is hot right now. Dodgers won the World Series. I'm in the market right now on eBay trying to sell those cards because there's somebody that's hyped about the Dodgers winning the World Series that's willing to spend five, six, $700. I need that card because that's
Mhm.
my team and they just won the
Yeah.
World Series.
Well, even now too, right? Like there's a huge hype with the Star Wars Galaxy
Yeah,
boxes and cards. So whatever you pull, I would recommend you sell it right away so that people are like going after it. I think the ones that hold their value are like you said, like the sketch cards and the autograph cards because they're autographed, right? Autographs
yeah,
don't go down; they go up. So
yeah. And if
especially if
God
you have like,
forbid, but if the actor passes away, they're not
oh,
doing
forget
guns anymore. So good luck getting an autograph.
exactly.
Like I seen was James Earl Jones, his autos going
Oh,
way
I'm
up,
sure. I'm
way
sure.
up, way up. Carrie Fisher has been
Mhm,
gone for many years, so any Carrie Fisher autographs, so stuff like that definitely gonna go up. But yeah, you're right. The Galaxy, there's people selling packs, so I know there's the individual packs that only brings 4 cards. They're selling them online. They're selling them for like 27, 30, forty
I saw
dollars
them for 30, $40, yeah.
Yeah, per just 1 pack, you know? So if
Yeah,
if
and then
you're
how many
doing
come
if
in?
you're doing that times 18 packs,
Yeah, I was gonna
you
say
just made your money back. You know?
way more than what you paid for that box. So,
Exactly.
for that box. So, well, congrats, Ricky, and I'm really happy that you pulled that card. Looking forward to seeing if you're gonna pick up any more of those Galaxy boxes if you can find them, right? So,
Oh, we got the boy Flex in the building. What up, Flex?
Flex, what's up, Flex? So I was gonna say too is that like I'm gonna try my luck and try to look for some of these boxes and see
Hey
how it
man, I
feels to
I
open
would
one.
say I would say, you know what? If you're able to go to GameStop, PJ, get it. And then next week, if you could hold on, do it live.
Ooh,
Do it live.
yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, congrats, Ricky. Thank you for letting everyone know and educating everyone and collecting these cards. I'm glad that Star Wars has made its way or is getting popular with the collectible card world. So, looking forward to
See,
seeing what Top says in store for us in the future.
and then what I've learned is that,
Mhm.
I was I was like way out. They've been doing Topps has been doing Star Wars cards forever.
For a long
For a
time.
long time.
Yep.
Long, long time.
But
So I
it's
got
getting more popular now,
yeah,
as opposed to before. I mean, thanks to for collectors and YouTubers like you and Tony, but also like with like Logan Paul and him getting collecting Pokemon cards.
cards, yeah.
There's a huge market for the the collectible card industry right now. So just
And
because
and
of all these
and now
YouTubers
they
and
got
stuff.
cons.
Yeah.
They doing cons like Fanatic.
Hmm.
Fanatic, I think either they had one recently in Orlando or it's happening soon. They're doing a Fanatic kind of like trading card
Hmm.
convention,
Yeah.
and they brought Tracy McGrady, Dennis Rodman,
Oh
Tim
wow.
Tebow. So they're bringing a lot of old players there.
Yeah.
So speaking about Tracy McGrady, I don't have it here;
And,
it's in the room, but
mhm.
I got a PSA card of Tracy McGrady that I bought back in 1999 at a mall
Mhm.
for 40 bucks. I went into PSA right now and the value of it selling is from 375 to 400. But
Damn.
he's a retired player. That was his Toronto rookie card. It was holographic and it was a mint 10 PSA card. So imagine I paid 40. Nah, it's not $100,000, right? But still,
Mhm.
regardless, something that has just been in my room for many
Feel it.
years
Mhm.
that I spent 40 bucks on now is over that value times three times four, right? And so you could sell that. So getting a PSA, that's something that I'm learning. There's a certain way you got to send it out, certain things that you need to have on the card, the information you provide. There's a cost. Obviously, there's the waiting game. What I'm learning right now, not everything needs to be graded because sometimes you lose the value if your grade comes back down. A lot of people want 10. Let's be honest. Everybody wants 10. Some people could settle with a 9. Anything 8 and below just lowers the value. But
Mm.
if you sell the card raw meaning not graded, you might be able to get more of the value for the card. So that's what I'm learning. Like the autos, the 101s, the sketches, those are the ones you want to send out, but stuff like the refractor cards, the 199, one out of 99. If you feel like it's a 10, send it out. But maybe you could sell that raw and get more of your value. Because if it comes back an 8, a 7, that's it. Then what's gonna happen, which is crazy. I watched a guy. He had I want to say it was like a Ditto Pokemon card. It's like holographic and everything. He thought it was like gonna be like a 9, 8 the worst, 9. It came back a 6. He don't know why it came back a 6. So then he cracked the slab open and resent it again to get it graded because he's like, "There's no way that this card is 6." He even put it under black light. After he cracked it open, he's like, "There's no way he's showing everybody." Some guy on YouTube, and he resent it again. But imagine the amount of money you just wasted
Damn. Did he get
sending
it
it to
back?
get graded, and now he's sending it again because
Oh,
he
okay. I
just
was gonna
doesn't
say
believe.
if he got it back or no. He didn't get it back
Oh,
yet.
well, I haven't finished the video yet to see him coming back, but that was like again, I'm just the biggest thing I would tell everybody: just try to educate yourself.
Mhm.
I haven't said nothing. I haven't rushed to do
Yeah.
anything yet. I haven't put anything listed online to sell because the simple fact I want to know more about the Star Wars cards, know about the card community, know when to send stuff to PSA, how
Mhm.
much is it cost, and then also talking to other card collectors so I could just educate myself. The same thing, anything that you go into, uh, be it hot toys. Like if I'm going to get statues, I'm talking to you and Sean,
Mhm.
right? Hey, is this good? Should I spend my money on this? Go
Yeah.
to people that know because it would suck to spend money on something that it's not gonna end up being working out and then you just wasted your money. So that's
Yeah.
what me is like. I started looking at the value of these cards. I know the rarity. The cool thing that they only sold it at Topps website or GameStop's. That's it. So I was like, whoa, these boxes are not going to be at Walmart. So the boxes that are at Walmart, it's going to be really hard to hit something. But these right here are like a guarantee hit. You get 4 numbered. So that's why it's so value. I'm like, why is this box $200? Because you're going to get numbered cards, one, but the boxes that you see at Walmart and Target by the register aisle,
That's not it.
yeah, that's why they sell the individual packs. So you're gonna be buying packs and packs and packs or boxes and boxes and boxes, and there's no guarantee there. Versus there's guarantee here, and there's limited. It's rare. GameStop or the website. That's it.
Damn.
So
I wish I
again,
knew about this, man, before it came out.
and like I said, I learned about it. No lie, Tony is the one that told me, and Rebel Collectors, and I think we recorded that Tuesday, and these boxes came out that Friday. So
Damn.
again, it's just me learning about it that week, and then and again seeing people open it. See, open, go. The biggest thing, and it's so crazy that I'm on YouTube now.
Mhm.
You would have asked me 2 or 3 years ago if I would be on YouTube or doing a podcast and joining a podcast. I would have been like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not buying lights. I'm not having a background and microphone and all that stuff. But I always went to YouTube to educate myself on lightsabers, on helmets, watch unboxing videos. So again, watch videos, see what people say. Is it worth it? Is it not? And then that's how I invested my money on certain things. So just knowing that whatever I learn, I try to pass on to people because I don't
Thank
want
you.
people to make mistakes, especially when it comes to a lot of money, man. $200. I'm not trying to knock it. $200 is a lot.
It is a lot.
Being a family man, bills, kids,
Mhm.
gas, inflation, 200 is a lot. So if you're gonna spend that money, regardless if you do it Affirm, PayPal, Pay by 4, you still sending
Still
that
paying that
money.
money. Yep.
If you're paying it $50 every 2 weeks, if you're paying it $27 a month, or you're just giving the whole $200 cash, regardless, you're paying that
Mhm.
money back. I want to make sure that understand before purchasing that stuff.
Yeah. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for sharing the info. And
No, man,
again,
anytime. Hey, you're the one that educated me on hot toys,
oh
telling me to slow
no.
down. I got 2 right there.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to talk about the 3 that I got on pre-order
Oh boy.
2025.
Well, speaking of hot toys, they did release some new ones. I know we talked about like Palpatines and some other ones last week. This one, the Purge Trooper Commander from Jedi Survivor.
That's dope.
It's dope.
It's a dope hot toy. But again, you're not gonna just like you can't just get one.
No, you need to.
You need 2. If you're a
Mhm.
baller, you need 3. And but it's like Maybe
It's
there
just
is. I sometimes I think about Hot Toys and I'm like, who is gonna get that? Who's gonna get
yeah,
that? Maybe there is a collector out there that loves the Purge Trooper. The Purge Trooper is their favorite. They're
yeah.
gonna purchase it, but what's the percentage
It's a
of
very low
people that
percentage.
it's very low?
Exactly. And then like now if let's say that person who loves the Purge Trooper decides to resell it, right? And hoping to find another collector. I mean, is there going to be a lot of collectors out there going to buy
No,
the Purge Trooper for more than what they paid for or close to what they paid for? It's
probably
hard.
not. I don't
It's
even
hard.
like how much is it on there? Is it 280?
Yeah, something like that. And it's a
It
lot, man.
so it's 280.
Hmm.
Even if a person tells me, "Yo, I gotta let this Purge Trooper go. I'll sell it to you 150." I'm still not spending 150 on the
No,
Purge Trooper. So
exactly.
it's
Y-
that's the thing.
it-
It's like sometimes you gotta. I think right now that's why I
mhm.
was asking a lot of people because I don't want to feel like I know everything about Hot Toys. I just know when you're doing too much, and that's what's for me what Funko did. Funko, they
Well,
used to be so limited,
hmm, hmm.
numbered. New York
Yep.
Comic Con, you had Emerald City Comic Con and San Diego. We used to wait for the reveals, wait for the number. Is it out of 1,000?
Yep.
Is it out of 750? Is it a low number like out of 48 and you could only get it at the con with the con sticker? They're rarity. But now you're just
Over.
oversaturating the market with a whole bunch of the same silhouette, the same, but oh, now it's glows in the dark. Now it has glitter on it. Now, so I used to be a big Funko supporter. Like, I mean, that was my name is Pop, the bounty collector.
Yep.
I collected Funko Pops, and I haven't bought a Funko in months because of the simple fact of what they're doing, constantly coming out. And let's scale back a little bit and let's make it rare so that people will want it more. But it just seems like Hot Toys, even though a lot of this stuff is not coming out to next year, it's kind of like you're coming out constantly every week with something. And it's like, bro, unless
Yeah.
you a baller
Which most of us are
and you got
not.
a whole house that's empty, that's a
Y-
lot. That's a
So
lot.
that's why, like, I personally like. I know I had a couple pre-orders for Hot Toys, and Shaw makes fun of me. He goes, "Oh, you say you're out, but you're always back in." But the only thing with me is that the fact that, like you said, they're always coming out with more things, whether it be like, oh, this comes with an extra accessory or this one glows in the dark. I know it's the same, like you went through that with Funko, but Hot
Yeah.
Toys is kind of going through that same thing, same thing too, right? I'll give you an example. They had the Heavy Mando. It was released for the Mandalorian, I think was it season 1 or season 2, and they re-released it again. The same exact Heavy Mando is just from a different season, season 3, but it comes with a shield now. No, not season 3. It was, I apologize. It was from the
The
Book of
book,
Boba.
yeah,
So
repurposed
again, for
it
someone that already
and
has it and is looking to say, "Hey, I don't want to keep this anymore because I want something else." Now they're stuck with it because now they re-released it, and then the person that was looking to buy it in the first place, like, I don't want to buy it. I just buy the new one. It comes with a shield.
yeah.
So, and that's the thing too. That's why, like, for me, like with Hot Toys, they all look great, and um, they look phenomenal. But at the same time, too, is that like there's so many things coming out, right? So what if I bought a couple of Hot Toys? Now there's tops trading cards that I want to buy, $200, and I want to sell that Heavy Mando. Will I get my money back? Probably not. Will someone pay like at least $150 for it? Probably not. Like you
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
for me, IG-11, I bought that thing for like I think 220. I got it on sale. Dude, I can't even sell that thing for like $120,
Yeah.
right? How does that make me feel? Like, shoot. So I have all these Hot Toys that I still have, and I'm pretty sure Sean has some Hot Toys. Anthony, a bunch of us that have these Hot Toys that we're probably holding on to it because if we sell it, we're gonna lose a
End up
lot of
losing.
money,
Yeah.
right? Why lose 150 bucks? You might as well just keep the damn thing, right? And that's not right. And like I said, you have to have a good like a good ecosystem for collecting. You buy it, oh, you don't need it, you sell it, you get your money back, and then you put it back to the ecosystem and just round and round and
And it goes, yeah.
yeah, it goes. Um, but yeah, no, that Purge Trooper looks great. Good for the people that are still collecting Hot Toys and looking to have that in their collection. But
Yeah, and there's
I,
nothing wrong, like you said, the Purge there's nothing against the Purge Trooper.
mhm.
It looks amazing.
It looks
Like
amazing.
yeah, it looks amazing. It would be dope on a shelf with the
Mhm,
light. If you had three of them,
mhm,
they comes with different weapons. You could obviously do different position and everything. It's amazing, but it's sometimes like it's also the timing.
mhm.
I bet you if you dropped the Purge Trooper during the time that's in the episode and we just saw it and now it's like, yo, Hot Toys is
No,
releasing it, the timing would just be like, yo, I need that. But
yeah,
you're
but see,
coming out.
here's the thing with Hot Toys is that like, okay, say that was from Jedi Survivor, right? That Purge
Mhm,
Trooper. People are like, oh man, I want it. And then guess what? Fast forward to a movie, fast forward to a show, they show up again.
mhm.
Now they're re-releasing that same Purge Trooper. It's just never ending, man. Like I just feel like that's I don't know. I think Hot Toys is a good company. It's a great company, but they're getting greedy. I think
Mhm.
they're getting way too greedy. They have the Star Wars license and they're just kind of like, oh, we'll make everything. And then when we make everything, if they show up again in another show, we'll make
We'll
it
bring
again.
it again, yeah.
Like, come on, man. Who
They
got
they
who
take
got
you.
money like that? Like you said, who got money like that to drop 350? It's it's not these hot toys don't cost 200 bucks like they used to back in the day. They cost 325, 350, and that's not including
Yeah.
shipping, that's not including taxes. Bro, I mean, look at Sideshow. They're like trying to give away well, they are giving away those Dark Troopers. I don't know if you saw that,
Mm-mm.
Tony. Oh, Tony, Ricky. I'm
No.
sorry, man. I'm tired. um, but yeah, they had this sale, this like Black Friday sale, where if you bought or spent 200 and 250 bucks or 260 bucks, you get
Oh,
a
wow.
free, yeah. And a lot of these like figures were on sale. Like let's just look at the Star Wars Hot Toys. So like let's say this, you bought the Mark 85, right? I think it's the Mark 85. So you spent 293 bucks. And so you spent 293 bucks and then you get the free figure. But here's the
Mm.
thing, look at all these figures on sale, bro.
That's a lot. It's a lot.
Like this look well, number 1, this went from 450 to 300 bucks. So if you bought this from like when it first got released first day, right? You spent 400, maybe $500 with shipping and tax. Now you look back on Sideshow's website and you're like, "Damn, 300 or 293 plus you get a free figure?"
I think it needs to go back
Damn.
to the rarity. Like I
Yeah.
can't
Look at all
remember
these figures.
I can't remember the name of the trooper, but it was the one that they dropped at
Mhm.
12 o'clock in the afternoon. It's the black and yellow one. You
This
know,
oh,
remember the
no.
black and yellow trooper?
I'm trying to think.
It was
Mhm.
it's all black, like they look like Pittsburgh Steelers colors.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Those dropped at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't even know anything about it, but they sold
Mhm.
out. And
But see
now
yeah.
those things like that,
Mhm,
like that's gonna hold its value
mhm,
because of simple fact, you're not re-releasing it. It was limited. If you paid attention, good luck to you. If you didn't, oh well, now you gotta buy resell at the
yeah,
market. But like you said, people probably bought that mock, for
45
$400,
mhm,
and it's chilling, and maybe it's still in boxes, and maybe say, yo, I'm gonna hold on to this, or maybe it's just in a case, Only it's been a case protected. I need to resell it. Now you resell it. Good luck. You know,
Yeah. Why would anyone buy it when they could buy it for $300 and
you
get
get
a
it for
free
you.
figure?
Yeah,
Damn. Like,
yeah,
so technically you lost what, 150, maybe $200 plus another, you lost $400
yeah.
before
And
you
at that,
even.
like you said, at that point, might as well just keep it.
Well, I'll be pissed. I'm like, damn. No, but I'm just saying we're not. I mean, for me, I'm not trying to discourage anyone from collecting hot toys. I just think you just gotta be careful.
Yeah,
Do you? I know you get, you can get like addicted to like saying, "Oh my god, I bought my first hot toy," or second, "Oh, this looks great. Oh, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I gotta get it." And you just keep buying and buying and buying, and you shell out all this money. And before you know it, you spent like $5,000 for the hot toys, and you're like, "Whoa, wait a minute, I gotta sell some because I ran out of room, or I need the money, or I want to buy a statue, or I want to buy the Galaxy, um, like those cards." But then you can't sell them for what you paid for. It
exactly.
hurts. It hurts. I mean, I haven't met a person that said the opposite. Like, oh, it's okay. I lost $200. Hell, no, 200
Hell
bucks is
no.
$200 is $200, bro.
Yeah,
So,
200 bucks you could use on a con, 200 bucks you could use for a
yeah.
photo. You're a family man, 200 bucks is probably
Oh
gonna
yeah.
be used going to Disney again.
Yeah,
Like
exactly, exactly.
nah.
Um, all right, so let's move on. That was the only hot toy that just got announced, but before that, phew, they went crazy. Chopper, Emperor Palpatine,
Mhm.
it was just like one after another, man.
And you know what? I just got into Hot Toys,
Mhm,
but I also took the lesson that I learned
mhm.
not trying to get everything. So
Yep.
yeah, you see, I got Django and I got Mace. Both were
Mhm.
from episode two.
Yeah, and
Episode two is my favorite movie. So that's why I'm getting it. Get it because it's what you like, and
yeah,
you're with the purpose of I'm not trying to resell this,
yeah,
right?
this is
Uh,
what you want. These are the characters I love. I love episode 2.
leave it
I
at
don't
that.
care if it loses $200 in value. I'm still keeping this. This is what I love.
Yeah, but when I was
Mhm,
in I would like to say in Funko, I had over 2,000 Funko Pops, and I was trying to be a completionist.
mhm.
So I was trying to get everything from the regular to the holographic to the glitter, everything trying to be a completionist, and just kept on growing, growing, growing. And then the right now the Funko value in the market down.
Really?
Funko Pops that I had that were $500. I even have a 2 pack of Funko Pops. They were at $1,200, right? Because it was so rare. But the value's going down. Like nobody's really getting
Buying it.
Funko Pops unless you love it, which is fine. Like nobody's. I'm not knocking Funko, because I still have them. And a lot of the Funko Pops that I kept were more kind of like for me because it's fond memories, like of
Yeah.
me hunting it, me standing in line for early in the morning a Hot Topic to try to get a chase, or standing in line at midnight. When have you seen a midnight release for Funko Pops? You haven't seen it in a long time because they don't do that anymore. But there was midnight releases for San Diego Comic Con Pops. So some of those things I kept for like memory, but
Mhm.
I could always tell when something is losing its value. I look at Tony. Tony just Tony got rid of a lot of his Funko Pops. I don't even know. I think he only has like some of the celebration because again, that's memories going to the Funko booth
Mhm,
and
mhm.
celebrate. It has the celebration sticker in it. So we would never get rid of those. But he's also getting rid of a lot of hot toys. They were hot, they were cool, and there's nothing wrong with them. But again, there's other things that like, the Galaxy cards, getting autographs, going to cons. Those are those are things that are way better. Yeah.
Tony's,
And you know
little
what's funny? Because
but
Tony always blames me that I got him into Funko.
mm-mm.
And I just
Yeah.
started like Tony always, he always sends the information to me first. He's like, bro, before I put it in the market, you want any of these? I'm like, nah, bro. I'm all good. I'm trying to get
Yeah.
rid of some of mine. Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing too is that for me, like I could definitely say for a fact that I'm out of Hot Toys, right? Like I'll maybe pick up like 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 I have a do back, like like knowing like it could display well and
Ooh, a do back? Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, a
But
do back is
it's
good.
not like, oh my gosh, I'm a completionist. I need to get like 500 do back. No, I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
but besides that, like I have no like internal desire to buy Hot Toys like I used to back in the day. I mean, I was addicted, man. I was like, okay, I'll get that, I'll get that, I'll get that. Just like Funko, right? When when you were collecting Funko, even me, I got into Funko and I was like going to Barnes and Nobles, going to Hot
Yes.
Topic, you know what I'm saying? Like I was Celebration and all that stuff. But again, I just saw, like you said, they're coming out with so many different like variants, right? It was like the multiverse of Funko Pops, man. It was like, holy crap, how many freaking variant of Boba Fett's do you need,
Yeah,
right?
that's the thing that kills me. It's like, man, slow it down.
Yeah,
And
but then again,
you're killing a
you're
great
killing.
franchise of Star Wars. Like,
Yeah.
relax, chill, make it limited. And that's what I said. Like,
Mhm.
if they gave, give me to run Funko, and I could bring Funko back. Give
Yeah.
Tony to run Hasbro, and
Or
we could bring that back, because even Hasbro has its issues, and it's
mhm.
all again making it like this is rare.
Yep.
This is rare right here, folks. Okay, like now I guarantee you, if this was a box that you see at every Walmart, Target, every GameStop,
Mhm.
it was available online.
Mhm.
It doesn't create the rarity, But
Yep.
now that this is hard to find, and you're refreshing GameStop websites, and it's sold out everywhere. Now the resales at $400, $500 for a box sometimes. Like this is what we're talking about when it comes
Yeah.
to like
And you know what? It's
figures and stuff.
exciting.
Yeah,
It's exciting. The hunt, the excitement of opening up a pack, knowing the fact that, oh my gosh, what am I gonna get? This is gonna be guaranteed. Like something cool is in this pack, right? Of course you're trying to chase like the more rare cards, right? But even if you don't get that, like all the cards in those packs are cool.
yeah.
So I think for me, and I actually when I went to Rhode Island Comic Con, right? I was telling Tony this, and please check out Tony's podcast of me in it next week. It's a fun one. But I was telling him in the podcast episode that HasLab was there, right? And they had
Oh,
the Ghostbusters like car, and you could back it up. And I know this is not Star Wars related, but I want to use that example to make my point is that with the backers, right? They take they open up the pre-order or to for about like 2 weeks to get as many pre-orders within those 2 weeks, and once the 2 week mark ends,
that's it.
that's it. You miss out. I'm sorry, too bad. But then if like say you backed it and I backed it and we're like, yo, you know what? I don't got room for this. It's too much. I had FOMO, so I bought it. Now you want to sell it. Bro, you're gonna get at least your money back.
Back,
The
yeah.
worst case, your money back. And then you could just take that money back and say, all right, well, I want to put it towards this, I want to put it towards that. Or what's a better situation is that you get your money back and then some because
It's a
it's
month, yeah.
yeah, most
That
likely
has
you'll
that
get
has lab is like I missed out on the ghost, and everybody like next month,
yeah.
everybody that backed it up is getting that ghost. I know Tony's gonna do, I don't
Mhm.
know, either on live unboxing of the ghost. I know I'm gonna be
Yeah,
over
he was saying
here
that
feeling
too.
it, jealous, but also out there like,
Yeah.
hey, anybody that wants to get rid of that ghost,
Yeah.
let your
But
boy
I
know. But
but
that's the rarity right there.
yeah, but I encourage like more
Yo, that is
companies.
fire. I didn't even know about
Dude,
that.
I recorded it, bro, and I'll tell you, it is fire. I'll share that video.
324?
Huh?
Oh, that's not bad.
324, man.
And it has lights and sounds and everything?
Lights, sounds, everything, man.
Bro, that's iconic right there,
So I
Ghostbusters.
missed out on this. I was such a douchebag. I definitely Tony's gonna make fun of me. I missed
No,
out on this
no.
cantina. I
Like
mean,
we talked about it. It's dope, but you have to have the space because it's
but
big,
even
bro.
then, man, like even if you didn't have like say, oh, I don't know why it's doing that, but say you didn't have space for it, you could have sold it and get your money back and then some. So I encourage more companies to do that, right? It's very sustainable. It creates a nice ecosystem with the collectors. You feel like if you
Balls.
continue, oh my gosh, jeez, bro. Hi, Crystal. Crystal, I gotta hit you up. I want you to come back on the show. Um, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like I feel like that just adds value. We collect, yes, for nostalgia and stuff, but it's also makes you feel better if something you bought
It's worth, yeah,
is worth something.
yeah, yeah. Like you're not wasting. It's not wasting your money, right? And
Yes.
that's one of the
If
things that I always, when I got
Mhm,
into originally to Funko, I didn't go in with the purpose of, ooh, I'm gonna sell this. But when I used to put it in my collection, I'm like, yo, at one
mhm.
point my Funko collection was worth $37,000.
Yeah.
That's the value, right? Yeah, and sometimes you're not always gonna get the value, but to know like, okay, my collection is worth $37,000, and then I started
Yeah.
seeing going declining, and I'm like, dang, that sucks because now it feels like I wasted all that money. I always thought like if I ever ran into a financial problem, at least I have my collection right here that I could resell. But yeah, it just loses its value. So when you
Yeah.
do rare things like that, like the HasLab, like what the barge,
Mhm.
that thing
Oh,
is like
still worth
two G's,
1,000 bucks.
two G's. Is it
Oh, it's
two?
2 Gs now?
I don't know. I think Tony would know. I think it was two G's. I think they saw it. You always got to look at the top whenever you go to the cons and you see the booth. I always look up. I never look down. I never look in the middle because all the expensive stuff are at the top, and I always see a big barge all the time when I go to a con.
Mhm.
Yep, look at that, like
2,500.
2,500. And how
But
much is that? Yeah, now it's expensive.
yeah, but that's the thing that man, I mean, I know there are collectors out there, and I got into discussions with other collectors about this, where they'll tell me like, "Oh, you should be collecting because you love that character." And but you know what? Here's the thing: I love Star Wars. I love Iron Man. I love, I love many different things,
Hmm.
right? I love Alien versus Predator. I love, you know, Anakin. I love everything Star Wars, Obi-Wan, whatever. So what happens if I try to collect everything and I can't fit in my collection, right? Then I want to sell it. And then
You want to be able to just at least get your money back or more of something.
collection is
Yeah.
always evolving. We don't know what we want in our collection until
Don't forget about Hello Kitty, bro.
oh,
Hey guys,
forget you, bro.
if if PJ were to move his camera just a little bit more, because
Mhm.
I've been to his place in Jersey, he has a lot of Hello Kitty stuff.
No, stop it. No,
Don't.
no,
He has
no,
a
no.
whole like outfit on too, and another YouTube channel. So be on the lookout for that one.
If well, I don't really promote this channel too much, but if we ever hit 1,000 subs, I will share a picture that might ruin my rep. But if we ever hit that,
Oh my god.
Tony would probably. Oh my god, I could just see the thumbnails and all that stuff. So thank goodness I'm not 1,000 subs, maybe.
Oh my god.
Um, Far from Death Star says, I watch these live streams to see what's hot so I could buy and scalp Star Wars collectors. I sold PJ a Padme toothbrush for 200 bucks.
Padme
No, it was
toothbrush.
actually Jar Jar Binks. No, but the thing too is that we're not here like encouraging, scalping. But the thing too, you have to admit that's part of collecting.
Yeah, I mean,
That
you're gonna get
is,
them.
you can't
It's in
deny it.
everything.
It's in
Sneakers,
everything.
sneakers, like
Sneakers, but look
yeah,
at the sneaker collecting world. It's still
yeah.
like
They got cons
thriving.
too.
Yeah,
Everything
it's
has a
still
con. They got
thriving.
sneaker cons, card cons. Like I'm gonna be like me and
Mhm.
Tony. He's been hitting me up. We're gonna be going to a whole bunch of card cons
Yeah,
in 2025. Yo, like we got into cards. It's dope. The
but
rarity
it's
pool and
fun,
stuff like
and
it's
you
fun.
feel
Yeah,
like, and even you feel like okay, I bought something, it's cool, and it's holding its value. You feel good about it. Like you don't. No one feels good when they bought something and it's worth nothing, right? the one thing that usually people buy that is it degrades in value is cars, right? It's always going to be, but it doesn't it suck when you bought your car and you used it
As soon as
and
you get out of the lot, you
yeah,
drive out the lot, it's
it's
lost
like,
its value.
but the thing too, you're using it. There's a
Yeah.
need for it. These
Mhm.
cards, it's I mean, not these cards, these collectibles, right? You buy it, and then next you know, like it's worth less. It doesn't feel good, you
No.
know. So I mean, that's just my opinion. Everyone has a different opinion about this stuff, but I just feel uh
Yo,
what
you wildin', like, look at Tony's last comment.
cars. God, Tony's on fire. Aren't you supposed to be working, Tony? Oh, geez, Louise.
Nah,
All
he's
right,
probably
so
out of work, man. He's out of work now. He's home.
oh, he's home chilling.
He's got to
Yo,
be.
let me share this screen real quick. What do you call it? The
Yes.
Disney's Galaxy. What do you call them? That store?
Oh, what do you mean the store?
Like the Star Wars merchandise store, the official one. Is this Shop Disney or whatever?
Yeah, Shop Disney. Yeah,
Yeah, so they're selling this, I think soon. This is
yeah.
Commander Gree, right?
Great.
Command
Yeah,
Gree. That they're selling the helmet and I guess the action figure, but that Gree helmet looks
it's
dope as
fire,
hell. Fire.
fire,
Fire.
fire. Yep.
Yeah, that looks dope. And here's
Oh, he says
I-
Doc Andor is one of them.
oh, Doc on Ondor is one of
Yeah.
them.
Hmm.
So you can get this Star Wars trading post. So you can get the helmet. This helmet is the Ren guy. I don't know. The leader of Ren. What's his name?
Oh,
I have no idea. But that's his helmet you could buy, and this is his saber
oh.
hilt that you could buy. But the thing is, I don't know too much about this character for me to buy it. So
Andor. He said Andor. Bro, he always gets me when I pronounce certain things, bro. It's not my fault, bro. Don't be mad at me
well,
because I'm bilingual when I speak Spanish and English, bro.
well, what'd you say? Andar?
Yeah, he always gets on me because I say certain things
Like what?
was it Jang? I had to say Django. I would say
Mm.
so he always gets on me for stuff. But it's from the comics. Ricky
Oh, okay.
speaks English bad.
Stop it. My goodness, it's just Tony being Tony. All right,
Bro.
Ricky.
You can imagine that's Tony being Tony. Imagine sharing the room with the guy for 3 days and at a con.
Dude, I'll be broke because he's gonna be encouraging me to buy all these things at the con, bro. He's like, "No,
Yeah,
man, what are you doing? We're in
yeah,
the con for just the 4
Tony's
days. You gotta
favorite
get it."
word is rookie. So if you
Yeah,
mess
you
up on
rookie. Oh, he
something,
called me
he's
rookie all
like
the time.
he's like, "Rookie, you should have got it, a rookie.
I
What a
know.
rookie, you didn't pick it up."
Yeah, he's like rookie. So yeah, this got released last week from Bottleneck Gallery. These were
Ooh.
these amazing.
Ooh, yo. Time
Yeah,
out.
yeah, this is sick.
Again, that's people sleep on episode 2. Did you guys even see this battle between
Oh
Obi-Wan
yeah.
and Django, bro? Come on, man.
And you know, it's a thing too, because so I played Star Wars Galaxies, right? It's a video game back in the days, a MMO. And that was the thing. Like I had a character, his name was also PJ Skywalker. I know
Walker.
it was Walker. It was so stupid. I couldn't think of a name. Anyway, long story short, like I was a bounty hunter and some of the missions that you were sent out to do was hunt Jedis because the game takes place between episode 4 and episode 5. So you could
Mm.
be different like professions, you could be like a dancer, you could be uh,
Oh, yeah, I heard about
you
that.
heard that about?
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
that was
yeah.
so much fun, man. And you could also be a bounty hunter. So you could like literally like hunt people down and try to chase them. And then you could also hunt like other Jedis, like people that are playing Jedis. You could hunt them down, right? So the way you would hunt them down is that like say you like Ricky, you were a Jedi, right? And you were like, "Oh, I gotta up my level, right?" And you go out in like the wilderness with no one's watching you, and like you're like killing all these like animals or creatures, right, to get XP. And then some guy's like riding by and sees you with your lightsaber out. That turns on like the alarm that you're here in this spot, and then like me, if I was a bounty hunter, I would get that notification and I come after you.
Damn.
So that's why, like, I love episode 2. And going to back to my point is that this when I was playing that game, and then I saw episode 2 in the movie theater, and I saw this fight scene, I was like, shit, damn, that's cool. Like, because there's always been arguments like who would win in a fight,
A
like a
Jedi.
bounty hunter or a
Jedi.
Jedi, right?
Mhm.
Like you're talking about like Boba Fett versus, I don't know, give me a Jedi,
Luke.
Luke or something, right? That would be
Yeah.
freaking dope.
Yeah, because you got the
I,
Mandalorian armor, right? So they got
yeah,
that protection against the lightsaber
yeah.
right there. And but what was the name of the game that you played again? What was it called?
Star Wars Galaxies.
Star Wars Galaxies, and that came out only for PC?
Yeah, that came out for PC
Bro,
long
they need to
time.
bring that back.
I know,
That's something,
man.
they came out with what is that game? Outlaws, making a
Yeah.
big deal about open world and all stuff, but that
Well,
sounds
can I
fun
be
right
honest?
there.
After watching like Tony play that game, getting discouraged about his save, I didn't buy that game, bro.
No, I didn't either. I was this
Yeah,
close.
me
That's the
too.
thing, this
And
close from
and and
purchasing. I
I,
said, "Let me see Tony play a little bit,"
it
and,
looked fun. I
again,
mean, I think, did he get it again? Because I know he was playing it again.
I
Outlaw
lost
sock balls. All right. Well, that stamps my.
no,
That confirms
he
me.
went back and played it. He gave it a break. He went back and played it,
Why, Tony? I would have like
and then
traded that
yeah,
game in for Star
no, he
Wars.
can trade it in. I think he did digitally. There is no
Oh,
trade in
that.
digital.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's why it sucks when. That's why
Mhm.
again I usually, unless it's something like if it's part of the Jedi Fallen, Survivor, that game already is established that I'm gonna get it day one.
Mhm.
Or if they do the like get the collector's edition, you get to play it a whole week before, that's what I'm gonna do. But if it's a brand new game that I didn't know anything about, I just like to wait. Because
Yeah.
60, 70, 80, $90, that's a lot of money to spend
Yeah,
on a
man.
game that's trash.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my, and so what's up with these? These are artwork
Prince.
that released, prints that
Yeah,
released
yeah, that released last week.
when they sold out?
They sold out, man.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. I got this in lenticular, so it's pretty dope.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
think the last time I was on your podcast, I
Mhm.
can't remember her name, but she
Oh,
buys prints.
CC.
Cece,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't know. Again, that's another thing right there.
Mhm.
The limit of these prints. Like these
Yeah.
prints, they get some of them get numbered, right? And that's it. It's
Yep.
done.
That's done. Yeah. Oh, let me share you this. Let me share you because I got the lenticular and it's pretty cool. So you can see like it like changes. Look at that.
Oh, what?
Right?
That is fire right there.
Yeah.
Literally.
Bro, I mean, it's prequels. Like, I got it. I had to get it.
RMD says, I passed on these posters to get the Topps Galaxy card.
I know they were like $200, like for all three lenticulars.
Mhm.
So, but dude, it's dope, man. I was like, yo, I have to have this. So, and that's the thing too. Like, so these are limited. Those posters are limited. So if they sell out, that's it. And then if you wanted to sell, it's like, hey, man, I got too many of these posters, and you wanted to sell them, dude. The worst that you could do is get your money back.
I see RMD say he got cards. RMD, did you pull anything?
I think you have to get my $110 money worth. I passed on this first to get the tops. Yeah, I think RMD. I think he's gonna. I wasn't sure if he's gonna do a live unboxing. So I know he just got those cards. He put it in his story. All right. So I think that's it for collectibles. There really wasn't much. I'm trying to look. Yeah, there wasn't much in terms of collectibles. Um, but the Skeleton Crew trailer came out last week. What'd you think of it, Ricky?
This is gonna make Tony upset.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I haven't seen it.
What the hell? Oh
Yeah,
my
I
gosh.
have not
So
seen it.
this is you're seeing this for the first time right now? Me
I am
showing?
seeing this. You're literally spoiling it for me right
Oh,
now.
should I stop?
No, no, it's fine. I
Uh,
think I don't want to
Don't
say
touch anything.
I don't get too excited for so many trailers or what they call teasers or
mhm,
whatever it is. I don't want too much to be spoiled.
yeah.
He says, what a fake fan. You had time to eat though. Shut up, Tony. You
Uh,
this guy, you got time to eat. Bro, what if I don't want to be spoiled, bro? But
oh my
let me react to it and be like, "Oh yeah, that's what they showed on this trailer. Oh yeah, I seen it." That's what happened with Acolyte. So
mm,
for Acolyte, even though a lot of people don't like, Acolyte, they showed so much.
mhm,
They showed so much. So like every time I would watch, I'm like, "Oh yeah, that was on the trailer.
mhm,
Okay, this is the part where it's on the trailer." Like I don't want to see too much.
yeah,
I saw the beginning, the first like little teaser they release. I got like Goonies, Stranger
mhm,
Thing vibes, little kids going into
yeah,
space. They got me.
adventure,
Cool. Adventure cool. Leave it like that. Let me get be surprised. So
yeah. By the way, there's Mon Mothma in the trailer too, so I have a feeling that guy, Jude Law's character, has, like, some sort of mission or something.
well, I think we talked about it, me and Tony. Yeah, we did I talk to it? I don't know. I think we talked about it.
Mhm.
I think he's a fake Jedi.
You think
Like, I don't
so?
think yeah, I don't think he's I mean, I haven't seen the trailer here, so I don't know if they show him using the Force
Oh,
or anything,
no.
but I feel like he,
Mhm.
and we talked about it, like, he could either be some type of pirate or like a scoundrel, somebody like, trying to take the ship away from the kids or something, lead him onto a bad path. I don't know if he's a good guy or not, so he could be kind of like
Yeah.
playing both sides, tricking the little kids.
Yeah, I think in the teaser, they showed him using the Force, so
Do they?
yeah. I mean,
Well,
he might
no,
be.
no, the key floating, it doesn't necessarily mean it was him. You're
Oh,
talking
okay.
about the key
Yeah, yeah,
floating
yeah.
through? Yeah, yeah. Doesn't necessarily I think Tony was the one that said that maybe one of the kids is
Oh,
force
maybe. Yeah,
That
you're
would be
right.
dope.
That'd be
One of the
dope.
kids could be doing that.
Yeah. It's been so quiet in, like, in Star Wars right now because after Acolyte, they're
Yeah.
really yeah.
It really like Disney was kind of like, okay, let's rail this back. Let's rail this back
Yeah.
in.
Well, as they
Just
should. But
yeah,
see, this
'cause
was already in the works when Acolyte was finishing up, post-production, so,
I think
um
if you go into what
mhm,
I try to do is go into with low expectations. I
yeah,
think a lot of people, when you mention that a show is going to be about Sith,
mhm,
and focus on the Sith, you
mhm,
just mentioned that, then there's high expectations.
yeah.
And the Acolyte wasn't that.
Yeah.
We didn't get all of it. So for me now, I seen the first teaser of this. I know the vibes about the show. I'm
Mhm,
going in with low expectation and watch me be surprised.
yeah,
Now, something that we're going into, I know a lot of people are, and I'm expecting high expectations for Andor season 2 because you're literally ending the season
mhm,
right where Rogue One is starting.
yeah,
So it's like we need all that build up, and it's gonna be hopefully a little bit fast paced action. A lot of characters that were in Rogue One are coming back for Andor season 2. So the expectation for that is high. Expectation for Ahsoka season 2 is gonna be high,
yeah.
right? Because it was so good, just like Mando. Mando season 3 wasn't great, but it
Nope.
was good. It was good. But when
It was
you
alright.
No, I
I
think it
for
was
me
good. I think it was good. It's just that you go from having Ahsoka in season 2, episode 5, that having Luke in there, you do that, and that just set the bar even higher. So then when you go into season 3 and you're already right there, you thought Mandalore, like you thought it was gonna take some time, a build up, and it end up being instead of the Mandalorian season 3 end up being Bo-Katan season 1 because it was all about her at one point. Then you just the expectation with the bar that was set with season 1 and 2, it went down. That's why
Yeah.
everybody kind of says season 3 is not the best. But if you look at it overall, it was good. It was a good season.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
now you're trying to compare it to 1 and 2, it doesn't hit.
yeah, it's hard to kind of like, get to that level of excitement, especially from coming from season 2
And
to
then you
ending.
add Jack Black and Lizzo, bro. That they're never gonna let that down. I think even
Mhm.
somebody in my comments that they say, "Are you gonna pull a Lizzo card?"
Yeah,
Imagine you
can you
pull
imagine? Oh my
you pull
goodness.
a Lizzo card and it's like holographic and it's like, yeah, what's the value of this? Negative. And
Negative.
nobody's gonna want it. Yeah.
Uh, the thing too with season 3 is that I don't think season 3 was supposed to go the way it went. And the reason why I say that is because in the book of Boba, it got hijacked by Mando.
Yeah.
And it was like, I think a lot of execs were pissed off that at the end of season 2, they sent off baby Grogu with Luke, right? And baby Grogu, like single handedly made them more money than the sequels. That's a fact.
Yeah,
Prove
it
me
is.
wrong. Prove me wrong. It's a fact. So, so with that being said, they were like, "Why are you sending our cash cow away? We need him back." And obviously, they brought him back in Book of Boba. I mean, because it's kind of weird to kind of see um 2 episodes of Mando in Book of Boba, right?
Yeah. And what was it? Season 2.5.
Yeah, and there were yeah, they brought Grogu back, and then they had him pick the Mandalorian armor instead of like the Jedi uh, way, so that he could go back to Mando. But and the thing is that Mando won't be successful until he gives Grogu away, because
Yeah.
it should be about him and his character. I just and I agree with Matt, who really doesn't like him, from Rogue One 6, where he said that like I I don't want to watch someone babysitting Grogu for a whole season or even a movie.
Yeah.
It
So
gets I mean, the
I hope
first
that
2.
doesn't happen in the movie. Like, we got to get something. I think they miss a key opportunity. It's fine for characters
Mhm,
to go and then come back. Like, it would have
mhm,
been crazy that they left it the way it was.
mhm.
Grogu was getting trained by Luke,
Yep.
and then just we just know he's getting trained by Luke,
Yeah, you
and
could
then he
come
comes
go in
back
and
in
out.
season 3, a
Mhm,
little bit older, now with a lightsaber helping him. We would
yep.
have been like, "What the?" Like, a little bit, older,
Yeah.
and we're like, "Wow, he's just like Yoda."
Yep.
But they brought him back too soon. I'm like, "Come on, bro. Let him go, and
Mhm,
then let us miss him,
mhm.
and then bring him back."
Exactly.
But now it's the Grogu's everywhere, bro. Even in the tops cards. I open up that Chrome. That's what I'm saying. This box right here. You could have called this Grogu. They have one thing called the Journey of Grogu.
Oh my
It's like
god, I would have
25 cards
holy
that
crap.
you could collect, and it's like Grogu meditating, Grogu drinking a cup, Grogu playing with a frog, and I'm like, come on! Even in the cards, they're just putting Grogu everywhere.
Yeah. Which I get, but for me, it's like Mando's not gonna grow because all he's doing is like babysitting him.
Mhm.
So,
We need them.
um,
We need them in action,
mhm.
hunting, taking people down. Like, we need that.
Well, we'll see how Mando and Grogu the movie turns out, right? I think it's gonna be great. I think this is the movie where they separate for good. In my opinion, I think this is gonna happen.
But
And
how's the separation gonna be? Does Mando die and Grogu
I think
continue?
so. I think so. I think Mando dies, bro. I think he has to because Pedro Pascal is. I think he's so big now that he's moving. He
He's a
probably
busy
wants.
man, man. He's
He's
busy,
a busy
busy.
man, and he's also probably. I heard he was pissed that he's not in like the suit often and all that stuff. He's always a voice, but he's a busy man. He's got Last of Us 2. He's got Fantastic
Fantastic
Four.
Four.
You know how many movies they're gonna make with him in that. He's a busy man,
Mhm.
and um, I'm sure like he might want to move on from the Star Wars
Hope
universe.
BK. Hope they get Grogu out of the potato sack. I know, right?
I know, dude, but I just didn't like him in the IG-12 thing. So
It was a comedian. I thought it was funny. Yes. No.
yeah,
No. Yes.
yeah, I was getting annoyed. Um, So a couple things. I went to Rhode Island Comic Con over the weekend and got to meet a lot of people. Um,
Mm.
I got Sam Whitworth's autograph,
That plaque came out fire.
bro. I know him as Star Killer and obviously Darth Maul from Rebels. Um, I was like, I wonder if Ariel could do this. By the way, shout out to Ariel
Yes.
from Ariel Custom Plaques. Um, so I was asking him, I was like, yo, can I do two characters in one plaque? He's like, yeah, you can. I was like, oh, okay, because I want Star Killer on one side and Maul on the other side. But he was like, which Maul? I'm like, oh shoot, dude, you're right. Which Maul? So for me, I love Sam Witwer in Rebels.
Rebels. Yes.
I know Clone Wars, he did such a great job. And by the way, he was super chill. And I was like so like nervous when I met him because he's like a encyclopedia of
Oh yeah.
Star Wars, right? He knows Star Wars like in and out, right? And I gave it to him. I told him, hey, thank you for doing such a great job, bringing these characters to life and stuff like that. And I always known you as Star Killer, especially when I was playing or when I was being introduced to the game before it came out. The mocap stuff was ahead of its time
Mhm.
back then. Because if you look at Star Killer, it looks like him.
It's
It
him.
is him. It's
Him.
him.
And
And
if they were smart, they should have made a movie or show.
and this is for the Xbox 360 or PS3 or
Yeah.
both, or right. And the graphics weren't that great on that, but then when you see the cutscenes, you're like, shoot, that's Sam Witwer. So yeah, I know him from that, and then I told him about that, and then I told him I had a I couldn't figure out which mall that I wanted to put on this plaque. So I told him I finally picked Rebels because I thought he did such a great job voice acting in that show. He's like, really? He's like, yeah. And I told him like, the emotions that you portray, you voiced through Maul, the fight scene between him and Obi-Wan. He portrayed Maul as a really broken down character, and his turmoil or his main goal is to kill Obi-Wan. I told him all
Mhm.
that. So
And what he
mine
thought about the plaque? Like he was like, "Oh, this is nice."
yeah, yeah, he was saying it was this is a nice plaque. But honestly, I was so nervous, dude. I was pretty much talking like the whole time, and he barely said like a whole sentence. He just asked me like, "Oh, which mall did you like? Like, why did you?" He goes, "Which? Why do you like the Rebels Mall more?" And yeah, that was it. I told
His
him,
autograph came out nice, man. Like it looks just so clean.
yeah, and honestly, like, um, I had a selfie with him, and I was like, thank you for thank you for listening to me rant. Not rant, like, thank you for listening to me talk. So I apologize if I talk too much. He's like, no, man, that's cool, that's cool. And honestly, I wanted to talk to him more, but dude, the line was so long for him,
Yeah,
right?
I still haven't got his autograph. I definitely gotta get his autograph.
Yeah, thank goodness for VIP because the general admission line for him was insane.
Ooh.
And bro, like the way they were doing it is that they'll let one general admission in and three VIPs. One
Yep.
general admission, three VIPs. And I had a
VIP's
VIP pass.
VIP's the way to go, man.
VIP is the way to
If
go.
you're
If you
gonna get a
want to
lot of
save some,
autos,
if
if
you
you're
want
gonna
to
get
get
a
a
lot
lot of autos in one day or save like save some time, VIPs is the way to go, man. And he was super chill, and I'm glad this plaque came out great, and his autograph came out great. Also got Giancarlo's autograph on the plaque too. I didn't take a picture of it, but um, he was super chill. I could tell that he's a ladies' man because with all the guys, he was like, "Hey, thank you, appreciate it, thank you." If you were gonna get his autograph, thank you, Ricky, I appreciate you, thank you. But then with the women, oh man, he was flirting with them. He's like putting his arms around them. You know, he's like up and close and personal. Every woman that he talked to, he was just really like gave them a hug. But when it came to the guys, bro, he was just like, "Yep, okay, yep, thank you." Yeah. So,
Yeah,
uh,
that I remember,
mhm.
I went to
Oh
MegaCon
yeah.
many years ago with my ex-wife at the time and Michael Rucker that
Hmm.
plays Yandu, and he's also in The Walking Dead,
Hmm.
Daryl Dixon's brother. I remember going and we were gonna take a photo,
Hmm.
and he's like, "Not you, her. Come over here." He was like calling my ex-wife to come over. They could take a picture. So he's kind of like, ladies man. Like he's always painting. He didn't
Hmm.
want nothing to do with the guys. He like signed my pop. He's like, yeah, I'm taking a picture with her, not you, bro. Get out of here.
Damn.
Yeah. So he was like that. So I could see, John Carlos is like I think like the cool uncle.
He is.
The cool single uncle. You're like,
Mhm.
bro, you're like 40, 50 years old, you're still single, out in the streets, got his suits on, his
Oh yeah,
cologne,
he's got some
styling and
swag, bro.
profiling, yeah.
He's got swag, and honestly, like when it was my turn, I went up to him and I'm like, "Yo, Giancarlo, man, why is it everything that you touch turns into gold? Like
Mhm.
everything." He's
And
like,
he's gonna
"Oh
be in
no,
what is
Captain
it called?
America."
Captain America movie, bro.
Yeah.
That's gonna be that's I think some photos
Mhm.
leaked of him in the set and all that stuff
Yeah.
recently, or they posted it in a magazine somewhere. I know I seen it on IG scrolling through and I was like, I totally forgot he's gonna be in that movie. So like
Yeah.
you said, he's everywhere. He's
He's
everywhere right
everywhere.
now.
And
He's
he
hot.
was like, yeah, he's hot, and he was like, he's like, "Yeah, I just try to do my best, man. I just do my thing." And I'm like, "Yeah, well, I appreciate you, man, because honestly, every character you portray is portrayed so well. You're one of my favorite actors." And he says, "Thank you." He shook my hand, and I was like, "All right." No, well, I was like, all right, bro. Thank you." Um, Another person that I got an autograph from is my girl.
Oh, and she put a heart
Mm,
X.
yeah, Tony,
She put that
you
little heart
jelly,
X.
heart, kiss, and a hug. Mwah, and a hug. That's what she meant to do. Um, yeah, by the way, check out Star Wars Sits podcast. I go in depth with my
Shut up.
interaction with 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 Ivana Sakno. She was super sweet, and I think I was telling Tony this in this podcast that I feel like she doesn't do a lot of cons, and maybe she just wasn't really like didn't want to like be close or as close to people. Uh, and the reason why I say that is that when I got her autograph, she was like this, like, and she was
Fist
doing
bump.
that, yeah, fist pump, and she really didn't want to like be too close, which I get because who wants to get con crud, right? You see a lot of people, thousands of people throughout the 2 or 3 days that they're there,
What do you say?
meeting
Con crud?
con crud, yeah. So, the
Never
girl that
heard of.
plays She-Hulk,
Yeah,
um, what's her name?
I don't know
Um,
her name, but I know who you're talking about.
I know Tony, Miss Lonnie or something like that. Anyway, I heard from like some of the workers that she was like kept on wearing her mask in between like like taking pictures between like fans. So she would take a picture with you and then immediately put her mask back on. I don't know, maybe she was holding her breath, but maybe they just don't want to get sick. I don't know.
Especially getting con crud from
Oh,
you.
stop it. Stop it, Tony.
As he's coughing right now.
Yeah. My 501st Vader mask is signed by Carrie and Mark on the side. Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Nice.
That's sick.
Wow.
But
Alright, one more?
yeah, so she was super sweet. I told her like, "Hey, thank you for bringing the character Shin Hati to life. You did such a great job."
Did you say Shin Hati or Shin Hati?
I said Shin Hati. I didn't care. I said Shin Hati to life, and I told her I was like, she's a very complex character. I'm really so interested to see like her backstory and like what the future holds for this character. And she didn't want. You could tell like she wanted to say something while she was signing my plaque, but she just didn't know what to say because she didn't want to give too much. She just said, "Just yeah, it's coming. Like you'll see like more of her and you get
Ah,
to know
man,
her
I
more."
I can't wait, bro. I think to me,
Mhm.
her and Balin were the show.
Oh, yeah.
I
But
like,
dude
we looked in the beginning. Oh, look at that. Look at you right there.
yeah.
She was leaning in a little bit,
She
man.
was leaning in, but
I see
dude,
your hands like you trying to say, "Nah, man, I'm not trying to get in trouble." And
no,
put my
no, I
hands
really
down.
wanted to get in trouble, bro. I wanted to get in trouble. The thing too is that like, all right, so just a little backstory before I took this photo. Uh, I was one of the first ones in, like I said, the VIP pass. As soon as the line started moving, her rep came out and said, "Guys, she does not want any touching or whatever. Please just keep that in mind when you're taking these photos." So I was like, "Son of a." So I was like, I didn't know how to act because usually, like, all my photos with like a female actress, I mean, female, of course, with an actress, I'm usually putting my arm around them. Like with Sam Witwer, I kind of like put my arm around him. You know what I'm
She looks
saying?
uncomfortable.
She did look uncomfortable.
I mean,
But I mean, like,
she
who
could
would
be a germaphobe. I don't. She could
yeah,
be
she
a
might be a
germaphobe,
germaphobe, man.
or you know, uh, there are some people like it. She might
Either
look
that or I
cool
really
and
look like a
everything
creeper.
behind the scenes, because I think there's a lot of footage of her dancing with the girl that plays Sabine. Like
Mhm.
they're having a good time in the background. Like it's all cool and stuff, but maybe like around large crowds, maybe she might feel a little bit uncomfortable,
Yeah,
but this is
maybe.
something that she has to do to kind of keep her name relevant, and the fans want to meet her and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
maybe she doesn't do crowds or do a lot of
Yeah,
like things.
maybe for her, like she would like more of just maybe special guests talking on the stage,
Yeah.
away from the crowd, and then that's it. But you know,
Bro, I put my best cologne for that, man. I
she
put
didn't. Yo, did you get it?
maybe it's the cologne, maybe it's too much.
Did you get it from Canal Street, bro?
I think so, man.
You can't be going to cons with the Canal Street cologne, bro. You gotta get the official tissue, bro.
She was like,
Flex,
"Damn, this
flex,
guy
Flex knows what I'm
stink."
talking about. You gotta get the official tissue, bro. She
I
probably
know.
smelled that. She said, "PJ, come on, bro." Or
Yeah,
she
I
found
so
out
good.
you found out
Yeah.
you were from Jersey, so she's like, "Nah, bro. I
Yeah.
only mess with New Yorkers."
Yeah, but to be honest, like I would have felt bad if maybe her reps didn't say that in the beginning.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm her
Hey,
saying
but
that in the
you
beginning makes a lot of sense. Actually, I was even I was like, yo, man, this because I really wanted to make Tony really jealous, bro. Like I really wanted to put my arms around her, be really close, and be like, so that like as soon as I did that, take the photo, send a DM to Tony through Instagram, post it on my feeds, post it on my story. It would have been everywhere. So, but then I'm like, oh man, maybe she didn't want to be like too close, or she, like you said, like maybe she's a germaphobe. So
yeah.
I was like, damn, it didn't come out the way I wanted to. But she was like, she was super nice. But then I looked into like, I was like, maybe it's me. Maybe it's like I'm like smelly, or maybe I'm a creeper or whatever. So then I like looked into like a lot of people's photos with her, including Tony's, and the same thing. Like they weren't really like she wasn't like super close to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it sucks because like you be seeing like one of the things that is dope is like whatever con is going on,
Hmm.
we like to see photos. And
Yeah.
you see dope interactions like
Hmm.
Hayden with the
Oh
lightsaber, or
yeah.
you see all these other things and they come out so perfect, but for some reason, like when you go to the con, that's why I did not do photo ops for a while, because
Hmm.
you spend money and then that photo comes out funny. That's it. That's your photo you got. So
Yeah.
I've been pretty lucky. Like in the Chicago one, the one with just me and Mark, he doesn't look too happy, but he he was sure excited with Tony. But then the one with me, Mark, and Hayden came out pretty dope. That one
Yeah.
came out nice.
Yeah. See, I'm like, she like, for me, like I put my arm around her, she was close, like it was just a nice picture. And then I could text Tony, he'll be jealous. The whole purpose of my photo ops is not for me, it's just to make Tony jealous. That's it. That's it. By the way, my wife was with me during my trip out there. So she came out with me, and she didn't know. She's like, she thought I was just getting autographs for, like,
She didn't know about
whatever.
the photo op.
She didn't know about the photo op until she saw it on my feed, and she's like, "Oh," but she was okay with it. Thank God.
She's like,
Well, she was
oh,
probably okay with it because she was like, saw how awkward she was with me, so maybe she's like, "Ah, man, yeah, she don't like him or whatever, or he's too weird."
he's too.
Uh, but yeah, no, like, she was super nice. I have to say, and Tony was right. Please check out that episode on Star Wars Sith on the Sith Talk podcast. I think airing next Friday, not this Friday. But he was saying that, I mean, him and I agreed that like she looks 10 times more prettier or a lot more beautiful in person than what you see on the screen. Like, I don't know how that's possible. Because usually when you see it on screen, they usually do a lot of editing and to make them look better or whatever the case is. But dude, it's the opposite. Like, she looks so much better in person. Like, I was like, my goodness, whoever is dating this woman is the luckiest person alive, because
I
she is
think
hot.
Tony kind of compared it to his experience, like Hayden.
Mhm.
The eyes, the locking eyes.
Yeah,
Um, and I know I never seen Tony so nervous before, and him going to see Shin Hati. His
I was
brother, 'cause
nervous too, man.
his brother caught that footage of him meeting her for the first time for the auto. Like, yeah, it's like one of those experience. And then she was over there flirting with him, sending signals when in the panel.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, cool.
What?
Tony got a
Wait,
yeah,
wait, what signals? What signals, Ricky?
bro. You're not watching Tony's podcast or Tony's channel, bro. She was like sending him signals, like facial expressions when he's there, just sitting recording the
No, I don't
panel.
see that as, I watched it. I don't see that as a signal. I just see that as
Nah, bro. All I'm saying is like I gotta be one of the best men in the wedding. You know what I'm saying?
no, stop it.
I
I'm
gotta be one of the
denying
best men in the
everything you're
wedding.
saying right now. There was no
Nah.
signals. There
If
was
I'm not one
nothing.
of the best men in Tony's wedding with Shin Hati, it's crazy. And I might
Bro,
ask her for an autograph too.
she remembered me when I went to
Bro,
get the
she
photo.
waved at him, bro. That's crazy. She was
She
like,
wi-
she like a room full of people, and she remembered Tony. She was like, "Oh, I remember you. Hi, yeah,
well, she said that to me too. She
bro."
said, I
That
remember
photo
you.
doesn't look like she said that to you. That photo looks like she's like,
Yeah.
"Mm."
Well, it's awkward because I didn't know, because I when the rep was like no touching, I was like, okay, so I just put my hand in my pockets, and
And
I'm like,
notice that the rep said that when she saw you.
No, she said it to like every.
Nah, bro. Your photo got your photo got mass produced. Yo,
Yeah.
this show guy shows up in Rhode Island,
Yo, who in
doesn't
this
touch me.
chat has been telling people like, yo, watch out for PJ. She's coming. He's going to Rhode Island.
See, if you would have went with your Hello Kitty T-shirt and hoodie like you said you were gonna do, she would have got close to you because she was like, "Oh, he loves Hello Kitty." Okay, come on, bro, you
Next
messed
time.
up.
I
Next,
know.
it's the
Uh,
beard,
it's the beer. Ah, stop it, guys. Don't nothing.
Tony's beard.
I didn't see nothing. There's no signals there. I'm just playing. Shout out to Tony. Tony. All right. So last topic for tonight. New Star Wars trilogy from X-Men producer could reportedly continue the Skywalker saga. Yo, Ricky, what's your thoughts are on this, man? What is
No,
going
bro,
on? I am
no,
so
no,
confused.
no, no.
I am so confused.
Okay, first of all, they've messed up so many times
Mm,
with so many movies from this writer, from this director, this producer is gonna do this. The
mhm.
people from Game of Thrones are gonna be making a movie. I don't care anymore. I need to see
It's
facts. I need to see it in production. I
mhm,
need to see photo sets behind the scenes,
mhm,
leak pictures before I even believe anything. So this to me right now is fake news.
mm. Yeah,
And then why would you do continue? They already closed the saga. It's done. You already know how people feel about the sequels. So give it a
yeah,
rest. Do something new. Do something new. There's so many times that they have chances to do something new, but stick to what George created.
yeah,
You could
man, bro.
create new characters, Shin, Balin, but still fall under like Padawan, Master. Like,
Mm,
we got like a refreshing new characters, but it still felt kind of old.
mhm.
So do that, but man,
But
continuing.
isn't the Skywalker's dead? There's no one left alive.
She's not a Skywalker. That
Exactly.
kills
But
me
then
that
so
they
she's
say,
supposed
"Girl, you're a Palpatine. You should have turned." She should have been the
but
what was it? The Dark
the Darth
Ray.
Ray, yeah.
Yeah, she should have stayed like that, bro. You a Palpatine, bro.
But the thing
You're a
too, all the
Palpatine.
Skywalkers are dead. Luke, Leia, right? Ben, uh, Han is not even the Skywalker, but he's
Mhm.
dead. Like, there's no one left. There's no. But the thing too is that like I thought they were doing a separate Ray movie,
Yeah, so I
a
don't
new
know,
Jedi,
and
and then
I
now a
swear if they
Skywalker. What?
say
What? I'm so
Ray
confused.
Skywalker again, that is crazy, bro.
They just I feel like they don't know what they're doing right there. And the thing too is like you're right. Like I won't believe it until I see it, right? And I just feel like let's move on from the Skywalkers. You guys, they already butchered that whole trilogy, the whole Skywalker um story in the sequels, right? Or just butchering Luke Skywalker in those sequels, right? Just leave it alone now, man. Unless they come up with a really good story to kind of close the chapter, but it's been closed already.
Yeah,
You know,
it's already done, move forward. What happened to Dawn of the Jedi?
yeah, that's the one I was talking about with oh no, Dawn of Jedi, that's the beginning of
The
the
beginning one. Like,
yeah.
I'm waiting for that. I was like, "Okay, I like
Yeah.
that." Dawn of the Jedi, the start of it. Let's see.
Yeah, let's do old Republic stuff, man. There's so
Oh,
much story.
there's so many people that love the Old Republic. Do
Yeah.
that. Like, and you know what? I
Mhm.
felt that Solo got a bad rep.
Mhm.
Solo was not a bad movie. Solo's a
No,
good
it's
movie.
not a bad movie at all,
I used
man.
to love those things. I think they were supposed to do
Mhm.
like kind of like a squadron movie,
Mhm.
focusing like on the X-wing pilots and all that
Yeah.
stuff. But I love those side movies. Like they killed it with Rogue One, a
Mhm.
Star Wars movie. You had Solo, a Star Wars movie. Like they don't have to necessarily do trilogies. Just
Yeah.
do good movies. Darth Bane's story. I'm reading the book now. There's so many things that is
Yeah,
out there.
man.
You don't need to continue the Skywalker saga. It's done already. Do
Yeah.
something else.
Unless the only way, and not even a trilogy. Don't even do a trilogy. Like you were gonna add more like episode. Oh my god! Like, bro, enough. I say if they really want to do some sort of Skywalker movie, just do one movie and maybe a movie where you can kind of finally close the chapter.
And fix
It's
it? I don't even know if
fix
it
it.
can be
I don't know how they're gonna
fixable.
fix it, but somewhere we could just say, you know what, thank you. We put it at ease. We can move on, and that's it, right? And yeah, like the Avengers, like Endgame. I know they're bringing back Robert Downey Jr., but he's coming
And
back
a
as
lot of
Doctor.
people are not happy with that because
Yeah,
they're like,
like they.
he's coming back as Doctor Doom. It's like, okay, but how? He's Iron Man. What are you
Yeah,
guys doing?
and they closed the chapter so well with the end with Endgame. I thought
Mhm.
that was a nice like end for
Dude, we
the
cried.
Avenger.
We
Yeah,
freaking cried.
that's all you
I
need,
cried,
man.
but and they built it so well, and then you move forward.
Yeah,
And I don't know what they're doing sometimes. I don't
yeah.
know.
So,
I don't know if Disney. I don't know if Lucasfilms.
mhm.
Do they go out and listen to the fans?
No,
How
they
about
don't. No,
you
they
do a
don't, man.
poll? Do a poll on StarWars.com.
Mhm.
What would you guys like to see as the next movie? What would you
Yeah,
guys like to see as the next series, live
yeah.
action or animated? Get to know you consumers, right?
Mhm,
I work retail. We got
mhm,
to know what our consumers want, right? In order to stay in business, in order for us to hit our numbers and grow, what kind of products do they like? What's their threshold in pricing?
mhm.
Colors. What kind of colors during the season do they want? Hoodies a certain time. We need feedback, right?
Yep.
So where's the feedback? And if you're asking little kids that love Grogu, those are not the people. The little kids have parents. The little kids don't have money. The
Mhm,
little kids are getting money from their parents. Let's talk about the parents. Talk about the adults that are actually buying the collectibles. They're buying the comics, the cards, the
yeah, man.
posters. Like, listen to us and what we want. Make a poll. Make a poll. Like
Yeah,
Does
but
the Galaxy lightsabers that they do, and they put a poll out there. These are the 4 lightsabers that we're thinking about, and then the one that wins, that's the one that we're gonna make next. So do
mhm.
something like that with films, with animated series, with live action shows. Give what the fans want, but this is just fake news. That's why I don't even get excited. Like I
Yeah,
don't
I
even
think
want to post that.
it says so. I'm reading. It says X-Men writer producer Simon Kinberg has signed on to write a trilogy of Star Wars films that, according to reports, could continue the Skywalker saga through Episode 12, but also may not. So I guess this is supposed to. It might be the Skywalker saga, or it could be another trilogy for another set of films.
I
I
mean,
say don't. I say they should. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't think they would do this. I don't think they would do this, but imagine they do the trilogy, but
Mhm,
after 6 and just say that whole Ray saga done. Like,
mhm,
you know how they've done plenty of times, like how many times they did Batman and
mhm,
Batman's story. Right? You have
mhm,
the Val Kilmer, what's his name, Michael Keaton era, and then
mhm,
you have Christian Bale's time, and now you
mhm,
have Robert Pattinson time. Like we redoing it again. They
mhm,
never did that in Star Wars before. I don't know how they would feel about it, but with all this technology now, do we continue getting actors that look like Luke, that look like Leia, and look like Han, and continue what
mhm,
should have happened
mhm.
after episode 6? And we just kind of say, Disney says, look, that's like, I don't know, in an alternate world, or we're just going to scratch that off. But I don't think they would do that. I don't think they would.
The only way to fix it, in my opinion, like I think I mentioned this before, is the Luke Skywalker that we saw in the Last Jedi is not the real Luke Skywalker. He's a clone, right?
Yeah. Oh,
They
yeah.
always been wanting to clone Luke, and right, because we've never he like disappeared and never came back, but then we found him in Act 2, right? Or yeah. So maybe, where Ahsoka and Sabine are right now and Ezra, maybe Luke, for some reason, maybe we see it in Heir to the Empire movie where Luke chases Thrawn into that universe or that galaxy far, far away and gets stuck there alongside, like I don't know, something along those lines. And while he's stuck there, all these things that's happening, because he disappeared for a long time,
Yeah.
right? And
Hmm.
then maybe this Luke was a clone, because they're always trying to clone uh the Emperor. Maybe they were trying to clone Luke, and this Luke was, I don't know, maybe he got out of the test lab and he's like, "Oh, what? Where am I?" And then he just disappears and becomes, I don't know, something along those lines. I'm making, I don't know what I'm saying, but something along those lines. And then the real Luke comes back and he does his thing. He fights off whoever the bad guy is, saves the day again, and then rides off to the sunset. And we close the chapter on we finally close the chapter on the Skywalker saga.
That's the only way I could think they kind of clean it up.
I say that too. I agree. I hope so, so that we could freaking finally move on from the Skywalker saga and explore other Star Wars stories from other timelines besides Skywalker's. So, um, man, this is like a 2 hour. Honestly, though, Ricky, I was expecting just to be like an hour, hour and a half. This turned out to be a 2 hour episode. I just wanted to say thank you, Ricky, from the bottom of my heart, man, for hopping on the show. Can you let everyone else know where they can find you and what you got coming up next?
Well, it was my pleasure, and probably the reason why it's 2 hours long because I can talk and definitely could talk a lot about Star Wars.
Yeah.
But you guys can find me on YouTube and Instagram, Pop the Bounty Collector. Again, I do unboxings, reviews. I go to cons. I'm pulling out, 1 out of 25 cards
Oof.
now.
Oof.
I mean, but anything Star Wars related, definitely will be doing reactions to Skeleton Crew coming out on December 3rd, I believe, right? December 3rd?
I think so. A month
December
from now.
3rd. I know it's a Tuesday, so every Tuesday, hopefully you guys see it by Wednesday morning. I'll have my reactions up and just reviewing. And again, anything pops up Star Wars, I'm gonna be there. Come check your boy out.
All right, cool. Please check out Ricky, aka Pop the Bounty Collector, on Instagram, YouTube, and yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in this impromptu live stream episode. I really appreciate everyone hopping on this stream. And again, we'll be back same time, same place, Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time next week. Thank you guys, and may the midichlorians be with you guys always and forever. Take care. Good night.